This is the most popular and delicious meal to enjoy in Nigeria. It is very easy and trust me, you will love it. Ewa Agoyin and Agoyin sauce with fried potatoes is what I am making today. This recipe is mouth-watering and after watching, you will want to enjoy Ewa Agoyin as well. All you have to do is to trust the process. If you're new to my channel, The Online Cook, do subscribe and be part of this amazing community. Now let's get started. As I said earlier, I'm going to be making Ewa Agoyin and Agoyin sauce. And I'm going to start by preparing for Agoyin sauce. To do this, I'll pour my Agoyin sauce powder into a bowl and add some water and mix thoroughly. I'll keep adding water until I get the semi-thick consistency that I want. As this video continues, when I start to cook Agoyin sauce itself, I'll explain to you all the ingredients combined to make the Agoyin powder earlier. I just sliced some onions because I would need it. Now it's time to cook. I'll pour my already picked and clean beans into the pot. By already picked, I mean the stones and the chaff have all been removed. Then I'll add some water, I'll cover the pot and cook for 5 minutes on high heat. After 5 minutes, I'll proceed to remove the water. The reason for this is to reduce the bloating that I may feel after eating the beans. I'll pour the beans back into the pot. I'll add some more water and then I'll cook until the beans is very soft. The emphasis here is to cook until the beans is very soft, and you will see what I mean much later. I'll proceed to add 1 teaspoon salt. I'll mix well and cover. I'll continue to cook the beans and be checking at various intervals till I achieve the softness that I want. This is the beans after 20 minutes on high heat, and I'm going to check the softness. But it appears that the beans is not as soft as I want it to be, although it is soft, but not as soft as it should be for Ewa Agoyin. So I just added some water, but just so that you can see it, I'll proceed to break 1 or 2 of the beans. As you can see in the video, the beans is soft and I can crush it with my finger, but it's not soft enough for this recipe. So I'll cover the pot and cook again till I achieve that softness. And now my beans is very soft and it's time to mash. I'll mash the beans very well until I get a semi-uniform mashed beans texture, which you will see very soon. And one other thing about this is, if you are here, then you can subscribe to this channel to be included in all the amazing Nigerian food cooking videos that I have to share with you, especially if you're interested in Nigerian dishes and how to prepare them. This right here is my mashed beans, and now I have my Ewa Agoyin ready. I'll proceed to cover and allow the beans to simmer on medium heat for 5 to 6 minutes. After 6 minutes, here it is. I'll mix so you can see the thickness. Allowing the beans to simmer for 5 to 6 minutes made the beans this thick. So I'll set the beans aside and it is time to cook the Agoyin sauce. For the Agoyin sauce, the first thing I would do is to put my palm oil into the pot. Some people call this red oil and other people call it palm oil. After I pour my palm oil into the pot, I will allow the oil to become hot. Then I would proceed to add my bleached palm oil. There's a difference between palm oil and bleached palm oil, but if you don't know what bleached palm oil is, I'll show you very soon. This right here, yes, this is bleached palm oil. The color is slightly brown in appearance, while palm oil is red in appearance. After I pour in the bleached palm oil, I will allow everything to get hot for about 2 minutes, and then I'll proceed to add my sliced onions. I'll add my sliced onions and mix everything very well. I'll be frying the onions for up to 5 minutes or till the onions is dry and appears crunchy on the outside. By crunchy, I mean looks crispy. I believe that's the best word for it. I'll keep frying and frying and frying until I achieve that crispy foam, and you'll see it in the video. One other thing that I did while making my agoyin sauce is I open the windows. I would always open the window because, as you can see in the video, the palm oil has smoke, and that is one thing about cooking with palm oil. Palm oil would always have smoke. It is smoky, so I open my windows. This is my onions. You can see right now in this video that the onions is looking crispy. Now it's time for the agoyin sauce, the mixed agoyin sauce. And as I promised much earlier in the video, I said I was going to explain or tell you the ingredients blended to achieve this dried agoyin powder, which I mixed with water to get the paste. Dried ginger was blended with chili seeds, little chili pepper, and dried red bell peppers. Those are the ingredients blended to achieve that agoyin powder you saw earlier. I proceed to add some salt, about 1 teaspoon salt. I'd also be adding stock cube. I'll be adding about 4 stock cubes to this, but before then I'd add some water. After I add the water, I'll mix everything very well, and then I'll proceed to cook for 10 minutes on high heat. Ewa Agoyin is commonly enjoyed with fried yam, but in this video, I'll be cooking with an alternative. I would be enjoying my Ewa Agoyin with an alternative, and that alternative is fried potatoes, but not the regular fried potatoes that you're used to. A more chunkier or a more chunky or a thicker version of the fries that you are used to. But before I show you that, this is what my agoyin sauce looks like, and it is ready to be paired with the mashed beans I made earlier, also known as Ewa Agoyin. So it's time to fry the potatoes. After peeling the potatoes and cutting them into thicker sizes, I proceed to put them in hot oil. I'd add just about enough not to crowd the pan, and then to get the potatoes properly cooked from inside, I'd add 1 tablespoon water to the hot oil. I'll allow it to fry and get that lovely crispy outside that I love my potatoes to have. If you also like your potatoes to have a lovely crispy outside while it is properly cooked on the inside, especially thick potatoes like this, what to do is after adding the water, I always allow it to fry for about 1 minute. Then I turn the potatoes to the other side, and then I'll allow the potatoes to fry for like 1 to 2 minutes, and then I turn it again the second time to the other side, just to ensure that everything is properly cooked from the inside while maintaining that lovely shade of golden brown on the outside. Now my potatoes are properly fried, and it is time to serve. Now if you've watched this video to this point, one thing you would notice is in this one video I shared with you 3 different recipes. Yes, so let me show you. This right here is my fried potatoes. Some people call this potato wedges, while other people call it potato chunks, and it's time to serve. I'll put my Ewa Agoyin into a bowl. One thing about Ewa Agoyin is it would always be pressed. After I put my beans in the bowl, I'll press it, and then I'll proceed to put my fried potatoes by the side. Next thing to do, of course, is to add my delicious Ewa Agoyin sauce, also known as AGANYIN sauce. When I put in the sauce, well, that means my Ewa Agoyin and potatoes is ready to be enjoyed.